Welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman, medium, seer. I can, oh my God. I connect to deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of the light. If you're interested in my services, I'll link down below in the description box. Or you can also find my only 2 social media accounts, my Snapchat and my Instagram. Thank you so much for just all the compassion, kindness, and support for the channel and for me, Sikiksyd. And thank you for the kind comments, like subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, DM messages, reviews, referrals. Thank you so much. You can call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of the light for a sign, signal, symbol, synchronicity that this reading's for you. All right, and if you like the content I create, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And whether you're new or old to the channel, welcome. So there's a card that fell out, and I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, it fell out while I was when I just began shuffling. I was like, what? All right. So we're gonna put it and flip it upwards. The Empress, Taurus, Libra. So for this reading, check out your Mars. Check out where you have Aries in your astrological chart. There's also the Ace of Wands. Some of you are pregnant with a boy. Sorry if I ruined the gender. But yeah, Aries, I see you have a little, you may have a daughter. Maybe you have a daughter, Aries, that you're close to. You own your own business. The Empress owns her own business. She's not just abundant monetarily, but spiritually, financially. Like she is successful in her life. She is the woman that embodies all of the queens in one. This is a very valuable woman. You may be in a high position of authority. Okay, maybe a CEO, entrepreneur. You work from home. You own your own business. You own your own business. If you are single, there is a woman coming into your life, if she's not already in your life, that believes in unconditional love and will unconditionally love you. If you're in a relationship, you could be receiving this, right? Aries future, please. The Judgment, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. Wow, this is a reconciliation. It's an awakening. An awakening to your value, an awakening to your worth, awakening to who you want to marry. Some of you are awakening to who you want to marry. We'll talk about Empress. This is a woman you take very seriously. You take this woman very seriously because the Empress embodies someone who wants a commitment. Aries future. This is a drop dead gorgeous woman, which is funny because isn't it like, the bomb drop dead? That's crazy. Judgment is also something being meant to be. You could be giving birth to a new project, a new business endeavor. You may be a judge, right? Like you're a lawyer or something. Someone loves flowers. Love flowers. The Empress is very healing as well because she does everything with love. Love of herself, love for her family, her animals, love for the universe, essentially. Very valuable woman. Very grounded, independent, successful. Yeah, the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. Right. 6 of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. Okay. We have the Sun. Aries. Okay. Wow, you have your counterpart at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. The Emperor. Emperor. Yeah. What can you tell us for Aries future, please? Placing judgment, though, I feel like judgment on your life. I feel like a lot of you are starting like new routines. New routines. You're not going to believe this reading. The King of Cups just came out, clarifying the Empress and the Eight of Swords. Someone's in love with the Empress. Someone's in love. Okay. Yeah, I like that though. I like that. Okay. Okay. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. Okay. What do I want to clarify? I guess we could clarify that. All right. Clarifying the King of Cups. Someone's in the Navy. I was like looking at the picture. Someone's in the Navy. Okay. Someone's like in the military. They're in a high position of authority. I feel like you're on the brink of your success, Aries, regarding some part of your career. Could definitely be in the military. Anything else? I want to tell us for Aries, please. Anything else? Something I just saw. I don't know if it was going to show you. This is what I saw though. Oh my God, this is crazy. Bottom of the deck, strength, Venus and Leo, and then this is what I saw. Flip. Venus and Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles, and then Libra. I really like this reading for you on the low. I like it. I like it. Okay. So, clarifying all of this. We have the Empress towards Libra. Okay. A woman that embodies all of the queens. It's a very special woman. Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini. This is seeing your value, being released. Someone's also being released from jail. Congratulations. Okay, something legally goes in your favor. Point blank, period. It's on your side. You're free. Free as a bird. Okay? Be safe. King of Cups, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a masculine energy that has fallen in love with their best friend. Now, this is also masculine energy that already knows their soulmate. So, your soulmate is in your life somewhere. You will be finding out who this is very soon. Okay? You also believe that this friendship can lead to love. Now, clarifying the King of Cups, you had the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. So you may be going through a shock. This is like a shocking realization. I know some of you may have gone through a breakup or a divorce. Okay? Or you may have even found out something very shocking, right? Seven of Pentacles, Saturn, and Taurus. Of course, shocking can be infidelity as well. Does not have to be. It can be blowing up a mindset. And blowing up, you want stability. King of Cups is actually looking for stability, like maybe heading back to school or a new job or even investing into something. Like you're looking at what you've invested in and it's blowing up. Everything you've been planting. You have stuff that you've been planting, right? It's blowing up. But it's only blowing up so that you can look at things from the King of Swords, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Looking at things from not just what is it that I love to do, but what will logically also bring me the abundance that I'm seeking for, right? So this is like the heart and the brain being even. Something is blowing up. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles and Justice. I think you're very logical. You've been wounded. King of Swords means you've been through some things, right? You've been through a lot of battles in love, life, just in general. And now you get what you want because it's what you deserve with justice, or a divorce is complete for you. You're watching the minor arcana of the Empress, someone who took a trade, made into a business. You could be doing this. You could be becoming independent and making your own business. You could be finding your own financial independence, or watching someone who's very financially independent, someone who's self-employed. This person is very healthy, very abundant, has more than enough. Nine of Pentacles is like, I got more than enough, but they're by themselves, they're single. So you're watching someone who is single. You're not watching them on a fake account. You're not doing anything like that. You're watching them on your account. I say that because it's the King of Swords. The King of Swords is, when it's in the upright, it's symbolizing that you're on your own account watching someone. It's not weird. You guys most likely follow each other. When it's like that, you most likely follow each other. But justice, this is also the truth. Could be getting truth from a Libra. Observing something, you're looking at something, you're studying something that's very shocking to you, but gives you a lot of clarity about how you feel emotionally and mentally for yourself. Not necessarily, it doesn't even mean, okay. What I'm saying is you are coming into clarity, one, about how you feel emotionally, how you feel mentally, right? About someone, about yourself, about your life, about the things that you've been investing in, right? And what it is that you want to invest in. You are studying someone. You are looking at them. You are watching them. And this is a very loving, abundant woman. Feminine energy is just very abundant. Good intention. But the truth is, it's your own personal decision what you do with that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's what you feel like doing. We all have free will and discernment. The Empress receives. So someone is deciding they're going to do something shocking and communicate how they feel. King of Swords is communication. King of Cups is the heart. Communicate how they feel. I feel like if you're in a relationship, your partner is very independent. Okay? Very independent. You could be starting a business. Someone's a lawyer or a chef or a doctor. Someone shoots guns. You could be in the military, high position of the military, highly respected, amazing reputation. People look up to you as a amazing leader. Okay? Amazing leader. Someone who is balanced emotionally and mentally. I also feel like there's a lot of different people interested in you. There could be a lot of different people interested in you just in general. Because you're the Empress. The Empress has a lot of people interested in her, because if someone does not... See, this is the thing about the Empress. The Empress remains the Empress. She doesn't demean herself. She doesn't try to make herself seem less than to make another person feel better. She believes that she can be honest and kind and compassionate and just uplifting to the universe without having to tear herself down in the same breath. That's self-respect. That's kindness. And she knows that if someone is not reciprocating or not in her life or anything like that, it's because they did not. The Emperor recognizes his Empress. He recognizes his Empress. He recognizes if someone is an Empress because he's an Emperor. So if someone doesn't, reciprocate, interact, different things like that, it simply means that that particular person isn't at Emperor state. Do you get what I'm saying? Or else they would have known that this was the Empress. It would have been very clear, crystal as day to them. So this person is progressing, basically. They recognize who the Empress is. They recognize it because they're king, so they're experienced, okay? This could be multiple people, though, like just interested in you. And you don't really have any control over that because you're single. Some of you are married, okay? By all means, some of you guys could be married or amazing mothers. Others of you are just flat out single, okay? Now, you had Judgment, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, the awakening. The awakening. See, and you're the emperor, so that means that you will recognize your emperor when the time is right. Because the way that your emperor will approach will be in a very, in a manner of being honest, true to heart, open, reciprocal. It will grow into something abundant. So if that's not the case, then that's not the emperor. You get what I'm saying? At least not your emperor. And that's fine. It doesn't make that person horrible or da-da-da. It just means their empress is someone else. It doesn't take away from who you are as a person, okay? But I see someone coming towards the empress with love. I think multiple people are. Like multiple. Yeah, it's like every person for themselves in this situation. Ace of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Three of Swords, Saturn, and Libra. Honestly, I feel like you're healing. Accepting. Okay, so accepting because Ace of Cups in reverse is lack of forgiveness. It's a breakup. It's taking back a proposal. It's no more love, right? Healing from that, lack of self-love, healing from that. The judgment is you have a brand new beginning. To forgive yourself for the times you didn't love yourself enough to not settle for less than you deserved. That can be any time in any portion of your life, whether you're a man or a woman. When have you settled for something that was less than what you truly deserved? Just in life, right? Being more true to yourself, being more authentic with yourself, leads you to healing. Also, someone's a cardiologist. They do heart surgery. Someone could have gone through a heart attack. Someone's healing. But realizing I feel all these emotions. You see how she has hate and love and sadness and anguish and hunger and fear and satisfaction, all these different things. It says this, it says, the chief distinguishing feature between man and the lower animals is man's brain. It gives the human being the power to think and to reason, to speak and to create. Wow, that is very true. The human brain does give you, and it's weird how it's heading towards the head like that, right? That's so interesting. I do feel like is your third eye awakening? Doing things from the heart. How do you do things from the heart? It starts by loving you. Forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself leads to the fresh beginning. That's all it is. Forgiving yourself for the times where you declined love. Forgiving yourself for the times where you accepted love that wasn't real. And forgiving yourself for not seeing love when it was being offered, or not appreciating love, not giving yourself love, not fulfilling yourself with that feeling of gratitude and appreciation for who you are. Forgiving yourself and accepting allows the healing. Accepting if you're rejected. Accepting if maybe things don't go the way you thought it would. Because at least you're being your authentic true self. At least you're coming from your heart. At least you're coming from your truth and your logic and your honesty of oneself. Now, you have the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. You have the Seven of Wands, Mars and Leo. And you have the Ten of Wands, Saturn and Sagittarius. So you've learned proper boundaries. The High Priestess can be like the tarot card reader, the psychic, the shaman, the medium. And for a lot of you, you're also, because you're embodying the energies of the Empress and the High Priestess, you work in beauty. Empress works in beauty, fashion. You are like drop dead gorgeous, so you work in something involving that. A lot of you I see work at home. You work at home. High Priestess is also someone that you find very mysterious. You want to know more about. You want to learn even more about this person. Very spiritual. They could be like a spiritual teacher as well. They're very quiet. But they are someone who is honest. And it's also someone, the conversation is very intellectual. It's intellectually stimulating. The brain, like, I don't know what is up with, have you been noticing that? How many, like, something about the cranial. It's something about the cranial that's really big here. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Aries and Scorpio go together like PB&J. It's sort of ridiculous, honestly. But that's just because of Mars. Mars is Aries and Scorpio energy, although Pluto is just Scorpio. This is a lot of Kundalini, but this is lighting the match, lighting the fire, the warmth of, when we say fire, we're talking about desire, lighting your desire. Lighting your desire. I feel like this is starting from the mindset. Standing up for what you believe, but how can you stand up for what you believe until you figure out what the hell it is that you believe? This is standing up for what you believe. You're a lecturer, or like you're a performer, like you're on a platform, a stage. People listen to what you have to say. What you have to say is healing. You could be listening to your intuition is helping you learn how to have proper boundaries. Is helping you learn how to stand up for yourself. Blocking out the baggage. Letting go of things that are like burdens. Things from the past. Things that, you have, you took on as a responsibility that's not your responsibility. You have the Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. So someone you knew from elementary school, middle school, high school, or college is coming back. Okay, someone from a past life. Someone with sweet memories. It's like friendship and love sort of mixed together, basically. But it's someone where it never got to the point of an actual commitment. Never got to boyfriend and girlfriend, never got to husband, wife, it never got to a relationship. Hangman, Pisces. Someone is seeing things from a completely different point of view. Purposely taking a pause to really look before they take action, Jupiter and Libra. Someone is taking action after hanging upside down, after reviewing, looking at something, reviewing the past, thinking of the memories, sort of pausing before they make this giant move, because now you got the Sun, Leo, the happiest card in the deck. Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, could be Leo, and you have the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of you are going to be starting to date. This is love at first sight. If you're in a relationship, you could be falling in love all over again with whoever you're with. Some of you lost a pregnancy or a child. Could have been a girl, or you had a girl when you really wanted a boy. Someone wants to leave behind a legacy. There's a relationship or a commitment that you're gonna start to make your main priority. Like, it's very important to you. It makes you very happy. There is no baggage from the past. These are two single people getting together. Someone is like proposing or extending their love, flirting with you, like really showing you that they're interested in you because they're in love with you. And you have strength, the Venus and Leo. Some of you are also, I see Cancer out here as well with the Chariot. I see that in the deck. So this is about, self-love. Self-love was the guide to get you to a relationship that is very balanced, or a connection that is very balanced, where you can be lovers and best friends. I have never seen so many brains. What is going on? So many brains and skulls, like they're everywhere. I'm literally looking at all these pictures. Okay, we're just about to do this real quick because I'm real curious about how many skulls and like stuff is going on here. Hold on, I'm really curious about this now. You're going to be receiving, someone's receiving a phone call, but he has a skull here in his hand. Okay. There's a skull here, and then there's the brain. Brain versus heart, right? So this is about you becoming more balanced between the two. Because I know you've been through things, which means you have to make sure that you're, thinking of yourself as well with these decisions that you make. But also being aware that, okay, I got to think from my heart too. How does this make me feel? I can't make actions solely off of the mind and out of fear. And I can't make it solely off of the heart and out of not, being naive and possibly putting myself at risk for being hurt. The Empress will not hurt you. High Priestess, she's not going to hurt you. But you've been through things with the King of Swords, so you've learned, okay, I got to balance. Because the King of Swords is very harsh. He's not very emotional. He's pretty cold, okay? He's very intellectual, very intelligent. This is like balancing out the brains and the heart, okay? So you also have skulls here and brains here. Skull here. You can also see his skull here. And then he has on his halo helmet. Some of you are dealing with someone in the army. This is a view, I call the halo helmet, like, where I call our helmet halos. Well, I call our halos helmets. Yeah. So if this is a relationship, someone is refusing to go to counseling. If you're single with the Hangman Pisces energy, you may be getting sick of people asking you why you're single, or your families and friends that they could be pressuring you. Like, why are you still single? And you're actually, a lot of you do know. With the Hangman, you don't want to be single, but you are single. Okay, like I don't think you really truly mind, but you desire someone. So in your mind, you don't actually want to be single because you do desire someone, but you just haven't taken the action on it just yet. You haven't taken action on it because you're paused. It's something you keep thinking about. You're not really sleeping. Four of Swords. Okay. You see how he's just laying out with his bazooka? Coming back onto social media, someone is like flirting. Someone's going to be flirting with you. Whatever they're saying to you is going to make you very happy. It's mutual. The love is mutual. And then Strength is saying that this love does not come around very often. Venus and Leo. It's talking about, confidence, strength, humility. Strength is the minor arcana of the Empress. Someone is coming into your world to be like your rock. And yes, this person could be even at a distance for a lot of you. For sure. That's the truth. I have the Ace of Swords out here. Okay. Someone is sending a message. They're sending you like a flirty, serious, emotional message. If this is a relationship, it ended, or it is ending, because it became what's it called? Because it became a mother, nurturer, caretaker vibe. If it was a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, it ended because someone, whether it was subconsciously or not, they replaced their mother's role, like they replaced the role of their mother in their life with their girlfriend or their wife to take on that role, okay, which causes conflict, which is why it ends, because the intimacy dies. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I guess that would be an example. Stephen Hawking, how he was with his wife, like he had met her, he was with his wife for a really long time, but she was taking care of him as he grew sicker. So the sicker he got, the longer she was married to him, the more she resented him, and he could never really understand it because she was constantly having to take care of him. It was a mother, caretaker, nurturer vibe. It sucked away the intimacy and the fun of it, and they ended up getting a divorce. But that's a good example of caretaker, nurturer vibe. Death can even be like, I don't want to bring that up, but that is a good example. That's considered a good example. Okay. That can be like, that's a really good example, unfortunately. Okay. I think some of you guys have heard about it. Possibly. The thing with Kanye and Kim Kardashian, right? That is a very big example of once you lose the mother's role, or you don't have a mother's role, you replace it with a feminine energy, right? For a wife and a girlfriend. But it doesn't work because your spouse, your partner, is not meant to be your parent. So it breaks down irregardless. It can last for years, you can have children, you can do all that, but it will still end because you're not meant to be your partner's parent. You're meant to be their partner. You're meant to be their, equal. You know what I mean? But resentment builds up. Do you get what I'm saying? When you're trying to take care of someone, or you know that something is not absolutely right with someone, or someone subconsciously does it. They don't even know if they're doing it on purpose, that they're replacing their mother for the role, you know what I mean? The role of their mother for their wife and their girlfriend. Some people do that and it's not conscious. So they do it, and then they're in this relationship and it's like it's not working, and they're like, why isn't it working? And it's because they're not treating their partner as if it's a partner, but they're treating them as if they're like, their parent. It's not feeling like you're constantly taking care of someone. That's why it ended, death. But if that's the case, there's new love here anyways. That's just what I'm saying. There's a message coming in from someone. Someone's like, Ace of Swords, the truth, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. How do you feel? How does something truly make you feel? A lot of you are also grief counselors. Okay? Your doctor, King of Cups. You could be a doctor as well. King of Swords, King of Cups, doesn't matter. Someone's a doctor here. Or a counselor, psychologist, philosopher. But the truth with the bullet. Words are like bullets, right? But using them wisely. Someone is very supportive. This is like a love that does not come around very often. This is somebody who does believe in support, believes in equality. There's brains everywhere. I don't know. What is up with that? Is there something about the mental? The brain. What is the brain? Wow. I do medical astrology. You're the brain, Aries. Oh my God. Wow. The brain. The cranial. Wow. Every time I do a map of the human body, Aries is always the head. The head. Someone is healing from a head injury. They could have had like either concussion, or they had seizure, hemorrhage, something happened to their head, so they're healing from that. Someone could be passing away as well. Okay. All right. Kite. Vacation. Wind chimes. Peace and harmony. And cat. A two-faced friend. So, I've never had a cat. But what I do know about cats, from what I've seen from other people that do have them, they're very picky about like who they associate with. Like cats are very like, they're not like dogs. I have two pit bull terrier boys that are twins, and they are very like friendly. They love to be around people, and Aqua loves to run around with children, and Roka just loves to be around people in general. Like that's just what a dog does. Dogs are man's best friend. Cats, on the other hand, are a little bit more cryptic, very choosy, picky. You can't just touch a cat. Though you can't just do that. I can get something on that. What is that? Okay. It is someone you're leaving behind. Your two-faced friend, okay, is an Aquarius. You have the moon, Cancer, Pisces. Then you have the Three of Wands, Sun, and Aries. The two-faced friend is Aquarian. The star in reverse Aquarius is like jealousy, body weight image problems. It's like theft. Someone could have stole from you. That's what's coming up in the future for Aries. The two-faced friend is somebody who's very, they're not very positive. This is not positive. It's not being on your path. It's not being kind. It's not being compassionate. This would actually be somebody who would want to tear you down. That's how you know who this person would be. They would want to tear you down. There's also infidelity. Whoever this two-faced friend is, there's like infidelity. The illusion is fading. If this is a if this is a relationship, you feel you cannot heal this with the star in reverse, simply based off of the fact that it's been such a tumultuous time in the relationship, you feel like you can't fix it. Like you feel almost like loss of hope on it. I feel like you are leaving someone behind, because with the Three of Wands, you have your sights on a brand new relationship with someone online. Someone is upset because you are starting a long distance travel romance or a brand new relationship. You're starting to date someone or talk to someone who's very far away from you, maybe another country, another state, or you're meeting someone online with the Three of Wands, but the way that they're moving, it's moving away. So it's moving away from the star and the moon. So someone could have Aquarius, Cancer, or Pisces in their Mars. Or they have Aries in their Uranus. Or they could have, that is so crazy, they could have Cancer, Pisces, or Aquarius in their Mars, or they have Aries in their Uranus, their Moon, or their Neptune. Yeah. Sun and Aries. It's like you turn your back to someone who's really far away. But it excites you. Something about this excites you because it gives you the Ace of Wands. A lot of you are finding out about infidelity in a relationship. That someone's like possibly even abusive or walking away from a relationship. They're de-investing for something brand new in the next 11 days. Someone's taking action in the next 11 days to offer like a lot of love to somebody. It's really big. Congratulations. I see a lot of you getting a job where you use masculine tools. With the King of Cups, King of Swords, you are really rising, okay, in what you do for work by studying how you regulate your emotions and logic, balancing that out. Whew, this is a really interesting reading. Okay. Yeah, that's what I got. But what I do know about cats is, what else do I know about cats? I've never had a cat. I'm not a cat person, but I know some people are out there, so I don't discriminate against people who have different pets. This person wears like a necklace. The cat has on a necklace. Yeah. And I don't know if this is even like remotely even significant. But underneath that it has Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair underneath the cat. So there could be a dark woman that has a cat that could be significant, or they like cats, okay? Whoever it is, though, they're not your actual, like, friend. They talk bad about you. There's no reason to talk bad about anybody, because none of us are perfect, okay? Or they're not authentic, okay? They're not real. June. So June could be important to you with the beautiful angel there. And with the King of Cups, King of Swords, you have a really good reputation. You are dealing with someone who's a very loving energy with the Empress, High Priestess. Just embrace it. The truth is, not everyone's going to be happy about you being happy. Just be happy anyways. Do what makes you happy. Just do what makes you happy, whatever that is. You want to be single, be single. You want to approach someone with love, approach them with love. You want to pour all this love into yourself and just travel the world, do that. My nose is itchy. In spirit. A lot of you are in no rush. Venus and Virgo, the minor arcana of the Empress, you're in no rush. You're like, it'll come when the time comes. It's sort of like, let me just leave it up to spirit, you know? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. The butterfly. Damn butterfly. You know, a butterfly goes through a lot of different things to get to where they get at the end of the day when it comes to their evolution. Three of Wands, though, you are meeting someone else online. A new romantic interest that could just be really far. You're communicating, though. Three of Wands is like when you communicate to someone really far away. As you move away from someone else that is actually like around you or something. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Okay? Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. You may have an Aquarius trying to heal. I feel like there's even a skull on here. I feel like if you're an Aquarius, you could be trying to heal yourself. Okay? And accepting that something is just not going to work for you. It doesn't work. It's not meant to work for you. Someone's meant to be with something else or someone else. Okay? It's like releasing the illusion. Yeah, like releasing the illusion of something. That can even be like your ex. Like removing the hope of, your ex and you ever getting together to be boyfriend and girlfriend again. Like you're releasing an ex, like someone you've been in a relationship with. They could be in the military with the star because it looks like a badge. Very interesting. Physician. Some of you are doctors or physicians. You work with money or money's coming into you. You could be very financially abundant. Nine of Pentacles is like you work for yourself. You got more than enough. But King of Swords, King of Cups, I see you're working too. You're looking at your money, your investments. Missing you and compliment each other. So someone's missing you and compliment each other. That's really beautiful. Okay. And if someone is giving too much, it's about the art of receiving. You're dealing with someone who knows how to receive. It's the Empress. She knows how to receive. And the High Priestess knows how to receive. So it's about allowing yourself to receive what is truly meant for you. Give it up to the universe. And whatever is meant to come in your life will. You have old woman. Okay, so this could be like your mother. For some of you, like your enemy, your two-faced friend could be like your mother, or it's an older woman. It's an older woman. Okay, an enemy. Okay, the two-faced friend could actually be a man. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man. Aquarius, this could be a friend. Aquarian energy is like the military. It's group involvement. This could be a friend or a brother or a sibling. Do you get what I'm saying? Someone that's very negative out of fear of you moving and leaving them. They think you're going to move across the country without them. So they're just very negative. They don't give you any, like, positivity in whatever it is that you want to do for you. Because the truth is, we all decide what's best for ourselves. No one's in control of anyone else. Debbie Harry, fools mistake their flesh for plastic. It's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. Stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. Trying new things. Beauty comes from inside. It's not about the outside, but the inside. Okay? It's about the thoughts. If you're creating beauty, if we're embodying beauty, it starts with the way you feel about yourself. Keith Richards. Be your own best impersonator. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to. Laugh at your own darkness. Instead of being submerged in your darkness, getting lost in your darkness, in your dark side, it's about embracing it. Realizing you're not perfect. No one is. Be yourself is the biggest thing. Because no one can be you like you. Leo, creativity, 29 breaking down into an 11. You could be dealing with a Libra. This is fame. Some of you have children that are becoming famous, or you're becoming famous. You could be doing something in the limelight, on camera, dancing, acting, singing, something that where people can see. But this is also about you getting in touch with your creativity and allowing yourself to express your joy into something that is worth manifesting into your 3D reality. Fourth house roots, 28 breaking down into a 10, breaking down to a 1, Cancer energy. This is, some of you could even be manifesting. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, but this could be about family. Okay, this could be about what you were raised to believe when we're talking about Cancerian energy, fathering, mothering, parenting of yourself. And readjusting what that even looks like for yourself. You could literally be learning how to reparent yourself, you know? Taking out what you always thought you were supposed to live your life as, and amplifying your positive emotions in number 7 through emotional maturity and discipline to move forward. Even if you're doing it alone, it's about you staying grounded in the sense of youth. What do children do? Children remain centered in innocence through connecting to this feeling of freedom. That even if they make a mistake, it's going to be okay. Okay? Even if today was bad, there's going to be a better day tomorrow. The inner child. Walking in your emotions. Not drowning, but walking. Not being scared to touch the water. And contemplation, 29 breaking down into an 11. 2 29s, 11 11. You could be seeing 1 1 1 1, or you're just dealing with a Libra. But contemplation is about thinking about how you're going to create. So this could be about literally like your job. How are you going to create, right? Fear is stupid, so are regrets, Marilyn Monroe. Fear is just ignorance. It's when you don't have the right information, okay? You're not willing to learn new information or information at all. Or if it's like, usually I feel like it comes from the sense of ignorance. It's like when you don't have the right information, you're not willing to learn new information, right? Or you're believing in the wrong information, you know? Fear comes from the unknown. Fear comes from what we do not know, or what we're scared of realizing. Don't only practice your art, but force your way into its secrets. Ludwig van Beethoven. Within every art, within everything that you do that is very creative for you through your expression, there's a secret in that art of how you do it, different than everybody else. The secrets of your art, it's been done over and over and over again in 50 million different ways. Forcing yourself into the secret of what it's really truly all about. What does it provide to the universe? What was the purpose of creating such an art form? Whatever that is for you. What was the purpose of that expression? You have take a step back. Summer. I feel like this is saying allow what's meant to come into your life. Allow. You have stop. Okay? And soulmate. So this is a soulmate. Your soulmate's already in your life, and you already know that. Social butterfly wanted to show itself. You could be dealing with someone very social. Marilyn Monroe was a very social butterfly, someone who's very attractive. People gravitated towards her. Doesn't it look like the same woman? Or am I crazy? I feel like it looks like the same woman. She was beautiful inside and out. She knew what she wanted in a relationship, and she didn't settle until she got it. And then once, it didn't work out with with the person that she married, she divorced and moved on. She knows her value. Okay, she knows her worth. She can't help. She couldn't help that other people were interested in her, but she was so magnetic and bubbly when she walked into a room. It was like you just couldn't deny it. Okay, spiritual and loves to stay in. Whoever you're dealing with is very spiritual. The High Priestess is like extremely spiritual. This could be someone who literally works in spirituality. Okay. This is also intuitive with the Empress. It's about staying centered in what it is that you feel in your gut, right? Your women's intuition, your truth. Okay. Beauty, the beauty that you recognize in the world is simply a reflection of your own. Take time to appreciate all the beauty inside out in your life. This is a way of instantly shifting your perspective to one of gratitude. The roses could be done with a Leo. MVP, you are the most valuable person in your life and can achieve anything you put your mind to. Ignore the naysayers and release limiting beliefs. Accept the challenges that come with doing something that has never been done before. Who would have thought that our vice president would end up being a woman of color, doing the impossible? The beauty doesn't lie outside of this world. It lies within us, in our own perspective of the way that we view the world and the way we view ourselves. Fine wine, like the finest of wines. As you age, you become more complex, distinct, and valuable with the knowledge and experiences gained along the way. Celebrate all the flavor you've acquired this far. Celebrate everything that you've learned. I feel like you also are aging really well. Someone could be having a boy with the Ace of Wands here. Like the next 11 days. Congratulations. Here, let me get you. Ooh. There you go. Let me get you this. Someone's taking action. Let me go all the way to the bottom of this. Ooh, you got a big one too. So you have the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. You could be going through a breakup, divorce, an ending, okay, for something brand new to be introduced into your life. Something gets eclipsed and then something new comes in. You have, some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because you have the Whale, but this is also diving into your emotions. Like freaking Shamu. Brave, being brave. This is being brave. I don't know if you can even see that. There you go. The brave. And then you have the key. Key. The key to your success. The key to someone's heart. The key. Just the key. I just see the key. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and love more than you know. I don't know if you can see it correctly. In the light. Okay. What we got there? Some of you like France. Paris. I mean, you guys are all over lately. I've been doing... I did personal readings all day today, back to back, and you guys are all over the world lately. I'm like, oh my God, you're in where? You're in Russia, Bulgaria. You guys are in the U.S. You guys are like all over the freaking world in different countries and stuff. And so I'm very grateful that you found Sikiksyd at all. I was like, oh my God, you're where? It's crazy. The number 9. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but this is also a counselor, teacher, going within yourself, okay? It's really all about going within yourself when we're talking about that. Okay. Your luck for today is number 9. The fates declare is very fine. If you would win success in life, be honest, straight, and true. For otherwise, your plans will fail and ill luck will ensue. There's a great temptation in store for you. You will get your wish. Okay. All right. The number 9 is the number of the earth angel. A lot of you are dealing with someone who does some type of angelic healing work, okay, as their life mission. So that's the message that I got for you. Take whatever resonates, leave all the rest. Some of you guys are writers, writing a book, looking at some of these projects that you have invested in. The King of Cups is looking at some of their projects that they've invested in that they logically want to pursue, or a connection that they want to pursue. So yeah. I feel like, wow, there's a really good message coming in. An honest message from a distance coming in. Temperance. This is like, you guys both know how to have a relationship. You guys both believe in relationships. This is gently teaching you to love yourself. Sagittarius energy. This is, someone could literally work as an earth angel. Okay? Temperance is like someone who works in angelic guidance. Like what I do with oracles and tarot cards and stuff like that. Spirituality. Helping people through what is considered a crisis. Like going through a divorce, going through a breakup, losing your job, bankruptcy, debt, all that different types of stuff, right? This person helps ensue a sense of hope into the universe. And temperance is also, this is a love that stands the test of time. You've known this person for a very long time, since like elementary school, middle school, high school, or college, or someone from a past life. But either way, this is the happiest card in the deck. If you get this person pregnant, the baby's going to be a boy. Okay? That's just what I'm seeing here. But yeah, I'm in love with it. This is a work relationship. You got Mars and Capricorn out here. This is a work relationship, and you're watching her online. So you guys work on the same platform of some kind, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You're watching her. But you're not watching her from a different account. You're just watching from your account. You follow her. And she probably follows you. You guys probably follow each other. But you're watching her. With someone could wear glasses, or very transformative. It could be Scorpio energy as well. Someone is communicating a message. Okay? And they want to work together to have a new beginning. It's the truth. They've walked away from something that didn't satisfy them. That's the truth. They even walked away from depression. They actually walked away from that. They took the time to heal. Someone's going to speak their truth. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you speak your truth. This is cutting out what doesn't serve you as well, right? But there's also reconciliation with the Ace of Swords. Clarity, complete clarity of what you're going to be doing next. Trusting your own understanding of yourself. And understanding others, understanding the universe. This is very interesting. If messages resonate, just take what resonates, leave all the rest. I've had a blast doing all these personal readings today, and this has been Aries reading. If I got to meet you today, it was a pleasure getting to meet you. Thank you so much for the kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, DMs, messages, reviews, and even the referrals. You guys have been referring me to people, and it's just, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I feel blessed, very appreciative, and thank you for being here. This is for Aries. All right? Later. I see mother healing here, out here too. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Someone's also a smoker. He has a cigarette in his mouth. Someone could smoke or something like that. You don't have to smoke cigarettes, but you can smoke something. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Remember to give to yourself as well. All right? I love that you're in that energy right now of giving to oneself a lot. Yeah. Be aware. Be aware of who you are. Later, Aries. Love you. And if you'd like a personal reading, information is linked down below in my Etsy shop. Although a lot of you guys have just DM'd me. And then you guys DM me for bookings on Instagram, and I answer there too, so it really doesn't matter. But thank you so much for all the love and support. Later, Aries. And good night, because I think, what time is it? Oh, good morning. It's 12:30. Grand Rising. 12:30 a.m. Later, Aries.